Greetings, all praise, King Selassie. Keeping the discussion on witchcraft, a pagan practice. Witchcraft is the banner that many other departments subsist under. Sorcery, in Greek, pharmaceutical. These are the potion magics. You have the soothsayers, those calling up divination to bring the dead to life, and these other delusional practices consisting of prediction. Man sought to predict, then man could enrich himself to become a god that others would serve. Is not that our purpose is to serve Lord? Even the Christ proclaims as the first commandment. Wizardry is a form of witchcraft using superiority, or in many cases secrecy, to give advantage, to use technologies to leverage one's position. Not a true gift of nature, yet a fabrication of man. Fake. And this even being discussed today with reference to the news. News is often considered media, although media has many forms. Hollywood, radio, magazine, anything coming onto that screen is a form of media. It's only associated most with news. For those that are ignorant, this is how they see it, and this only. This is another form of witchcraft, using the language. Whereas even the politrickster will address the audience with multiple tongues, that those that are educated will interpret what is said separately. This is today another stage. It's a spectacle. It's designed to leave an impression on the receiver of the message, the audience. And even as the news will be covering the news about the news, and people are going to believe it. People buy it. And they're going to form these manufactured opposition to keep the focus on these individuals. We don't have to name them, but they're the ones with the attention. They've got the camera, and everyone's supposed to look at them. You know, they're the bad guys or whatever, and they are. But like, the confusion, remember, is so great that the people think bad is good and good is bad. So sometimes you have to look at the situation from the perspective of those unfortunate, misled individuals. the bottom is that these people are no different than the other people. They're just being made out to be friends and foes. We know if someone were to go against the beast would destroy them if it were in the will of the Creator. We know with the Creator by our side, we shall never be destroyed. If we look at events in the past, there are other incidents that may be questionable. The Holocaust. Is a major event in history. It brought in this military juggernaut to war. And for what result? Often the focus is on the leader called Hitler. And yet, was Hitler acting alone? Did he possess all the attributes to carry out this major insurgence on the global population? Even as Mussolini was superseded or was supervised by the king of Italy. So, and as the Christ has stated, even the kings of the earth have their benefactors. So, oftentimes, the people that are documented as the culprits are merely faces to disguise those people that will benefit. Much of the wars have resulted in something or another. What is it that came about? That is where the discussion is void. So, all the focus is on these culprit feces. And I'll call them feces. And yet, there is an object, even an idol, that comes to surface, and this being in the form of these technologies that wouldn't exist if these events didn't take place. Question: 6 million Jews, 3 million Christians. How is it branded? Is it branded 33% Christian? Was that not from the beginning a way to bring in support from others? And what is the result? 1948. So these people that seek to dominate have used events to their advantage. Even today, you have these supremacists but what has happened is the story is being told to bring these people in line with perhaps a falsehood. And therefore build more credibility to the story. Because when others believe they're under attack, they have a right to defend themselves. And how will they do so? You know, basically, everybody feels bad for them. Give to them. Who are these people? Even in Revelation, St. John declares, synagogue of Satan, pagan. Now, there's usually truth to every story. Yet, where's the lie? Where's the cover? How is the language being used to project a message, a story? How's it being used? What are the words? Precisely. They've got the populations figured out. They're monitoring. People can't say no because of the terror round about and the glitter and the power they inherit from that device. That's the potion, the magic spell cast upon the inhabitants of the earth. You know, Babylon, they seek to destroy those that fight against it, even though they may not believe in themselves to be of this civilization, which is non-civilization. And yet, they see it as civilization. They've designed the structure that provides the goods for them. Even those without the goods will look upon them and they'll say, they're the ones with the goods. Let me follow them. Maybe I'll have the goods. No matter if the event is for real or not, they're looking to use it to their advantage. How would I know how many people viewed this video? Are they going to tell me? Are they going to connect people? Or are they looking to sow seeds of hate, mischief, magic? If you see them, they disappear because they have mirrors. They've got a network of support. They're all in it together. They don't have to sit down and discuss at the conference table what their next move is, because they see.